South East region, we're a really successful region. We have the largest market opportunity in both commercial and high net worth. So when you look at where our growth ambitions are in the future, they're very much focused around those two key sectors. So agriculture is always going to be a core part of what we do, but our main growth markets now lie ahead in commercial and high net worth in particular. Now our ambitions for the future rely on growing that market share and really focusing on how we develop our agency network to maximise the opportunity across the South East region.
I was lucky enough to become an agent of NFU Mutual in Hampshire. It's a fantastic area in the country to work with. We've got large farms and estates to work with, but we've also got loads of business and connected opportunities, being only an hour and a half away from London.
There's loads of opportunity in the South East, both in commercial, so if we look into expanding trades, we look into construction, manufacturing, and our growth aspirations for bespoke is very important and critical to the ambitions and aspirations and future growth of NFU Mutual.
I spent around about 25 years in London. Most of that was spent at the London Stock Exchange as a primary account manager and a product manager. The main opportunity for me is the fact that you're running your own business along with your partners. Ultimately, we are self-employed, so the amount of success we have is driven by the amount of effort we put into it.
What attracted me to be an agent of NFU Mutual was the self-employed status. My previous role had always been working for large corporate businesses. As great as that was, I felt where I was in my life, I wanted to move to be self-employed.
I think one of the advantages of coming into this opportunity is the fact that the agency's already been around for a number of years. So it's already got a solid foundation. The processes are well known, the policies are well known, so you're not coming in and starting a business from scratch.
Before I became an agent, I worked for various roles across NFU Mutual. I started working in the Southwest and was a customer support advisor, and then I progressed from there. My most recent job was a locum agency manager in East Anglia. I enjoy the variety and how I can be out and about with customers and visiting them at their premises and understanding their business to being in the office.
I didn't come from an insurance background. However, the NFU Mutual as an organisation has taught me the technical aspects of insurance, and having worked in agriculture for 20 years and been a customer of the agency for 20 years prior to joining as an agent, I was confident in joining the NFU Mutual as a brand.
Really enjoying the relationship that I have with my other partners. We've all got our own roles and responsibilities, but we meet every couple of weeks to discuss how the agency is doing.
One of the things I enjoy most about being an agent is the development of team members within the agency. So that's really one of the main things that I've enjoyed over the last 10.5 years, and ultimately why I'm still here.
So one of the other main benefits is the fact that you don't need capital, so a lot of people might get confused with being a franchise, which it's not. You're appointed representative status, and of that it means that we're not putting money into the business to start with, so you don't require capital to take the role.
The NFU Mutual help us in many ways. We have a lot of support, we get a lot of interaction, they hold a lot of conferences, but also in terms of the IT, the property, that all comes in a package, and that means it's one less thing for us to have to worry about as a business.
If there was any advice I could give to anyone in a similar position or my younger self, I would say just do it. Absolutely don't hold off. It is so rewarding, and actually I would say my work-life balance at home has actually improved since becoming self-employed and becoming a partner. And I think in terms of my family life, I'm obviously much happier at work, and I think that has a knock-on effect on my family life as well. So I would say absolutely don't hold back.
It's rare that you come in to a business where you can be self-employed, but also has a great product and also the backing of a company like the Mutual behind you.
If you've got the ambition and you've got the appetite to really grow a business in a local community, this is a great opportunity for you. We also have some really stretching expectations. We've got some real strong ambition in the region, but you're going to have your hand held as much as you need through that ambition and support, because ultimately we need you to be successful for us to continue to grow in those key markets. And so it's a big opportunity for those that share that aligned ambition with what we want to do across the organisation.